Hello everyone. I hope you all good. Hope you all safe, and I hope you are doing some work. And a lot of work has been set on Satchel for you. And those of you who are doing the work, we are very thankful to you. And we hope you continue to do this because all this work you're doing now will help you to get the best possible grades moving forward. So as a result, I did this during the last lockdown where I uploaded some video lessons, and I'm doing the same thing because I feel it's very important that you have the necessary tools which you need to basically move up a grade and have a knowledge. So I'm studying today on maths, and this is I think the topic which is being covered in the year 10 with the year 10s at the moment, looking at ratio and proportion. So we'll start with the basic topic on simplifying ratio, and then hopefully we'll move on to sharing, and then eventually proportions as well, and then maybe even further to some complex ratios as well. Okay, it's a very nice easy topic, so please do watch the video and attempt the questions in this video. So you will need a book, writing book, pen, that's all, or a pencil, and you will have to attempt these questions. And you could, once you've done them, you could send them back to your teacher, or you could bring them back in school when school is open for you. Okay, so what's ratio? So ratio basically is, so you can copy this in your book, is when you share things out. Okay, so it's used when you share some things out. I'll give you examples. It's used when comparing one part with another. Okay, so it will have the same units. It will become more clear when I do this later on. And it's written with the colon between two numbers. Example 5 to 2, 3 to 1, 3 to 8. Okay, so you might already know about this. If you don't worry about it. I'll go through it again. So three things which you need to remember. Is used for sharing things out. So you share money, you share your sweets, etc., your toys, I don't know, your other things, and it's compared one part with another, and it's written in a colon, like example 5 to 2, 3 to 1, and 3 to 8. Example. Okay, some of you might like cars. Okay, so I've taken an example for car here. So you got on the top you have BMWs, and on the bottom you have Audis. Yeah, I personally like both of them. They're quite good cars. Okay, so the question is, what's the ratio of BMW to Audi? Okay, so you will count the number of BMWs. So you can say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 3 at the bottom. So the ratio will be 5 to 3 because you have 5 BMWs and 3 Audis. Okay, so what proportion are BMW? When you have to work proportion, you have to do out of the total amount. So the total cars in here, how many cars are in total? I'll let you look at the picture and think. So how many pictures of cars we have? So we have five, okay, at the top and 3 at the bottom, which is 8. So the proportion of BMW, so how many BMWs out of total car? You have 5 out of 8. Okay, so that's simple in that sense. So you have 5 out of 8 BMWs. So you could do the same thing with other with Audis if you want to. So we have worked out the ratio of BMW to Audi, and we have worked out the proportion of BMWs as well. Okay, I apologize for this picture. So you have, some of you might like Samsung, some of you might like iPhone. This is the really old iPhone. I couldn't upload pictures of iPhone 12, didn't have the time, but you can sort of see. So the question is the ratio of Samsung, which is at the top picture, to the iPhone. So how many Samsungs you have? Okay, you have 4. And how many iPhones you have? You have 5. So proportion, you have 9 altogether. So how many Samsungs you have? Okay, you have 4. So it's 4 out of 9. Okay, so hope it makes sense. I know I'm going through it quite rapid pace, but you can keep watching this video again and again if you do get stuck or if you are not sure. Okay, right, some ladies shoes and some men's shoes. Okay, there for you. So what's the shoe ratio of ladies to men? So you count out how many ladies you have. So ladies, you have 6 shoes, men you have 2. So the proportion, okay, you can divide this by 2 to simplify. Okay, what proportion are men's shoes? Okay, so how many men's shoes you have? 8 shoes in total altogether. So you have 2. So it will 2 out of 8, which can be simplified because so 2 goes into 8 4 times. Okay, this becomes 1 over 4. Okay, so you're basically counting the number of shoes and you are dividing by the total amount, so total number you have, and then you can simplify as you go along. Okay, right. Oh, ratio of samosas to doses. I don't know if anybody watching has had samosas or doses, or I don't know if you have. I haven't had them for a long time in the lockdown, just to let you know. So we count the number of samosas. You got 10 doses, you have 7. Okay, it's very simple. Boris Johnson to Gove. Okay, whether you like Johnson or Gove or not, I'm not sure. Okay, so how many Boris Johnson we have? We have 1. We only want 1. We don't really want 3 Goves, but in this picture we have. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, so activity for you, matching activity. I'm going to give you a chance to simplify this ratio and match them with their respective answers. So simplifying basically is you find the common factor, common number which goes into both of them. So 6 and 4 can be divided by 2. So 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4. So the first one, I'll do it for you, will be 3 to 2, because I've done 6 divided by 2, which gives me 3, 4 divided by 2, which gives me 2. Okay, so 10 to 5, 5 can go into both of them. So 10 divided by 5 is 2, 5 divided by 1 is 5. So have a go, okay, at doing all these questions, and I will put the answers up. So I'm just assuming, I'm trusting you that you are pausing the video here, okay, and you're not going to look at the answers yet, okay, and once you've done that you can check your answers. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to look at. So you basically finding the common number in which all these go. 6 and 8, they will go in 2 maybe. Okay, have a look. So you have to find in that sense. So let's look at this. So I've assumed, so 3 to 4, because 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, so 2 goes into both. 2 to 5, okay, 2 to 6 will be 1 to 3, because 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, 4, 2 will go into both. Okay, 2 to 3, and there you go. 20 to 5, 5 will go in both. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 4 is 20, 4 to the 1. 3 will go into both. Next one, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15. 5 to 5 is 1 to 1. Okay, so obviously because it goes one time. 3 goes 1 to 2, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 goes into the next one, 3 to 1, because 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10, and so forth. Okay, so hope you understood this bit. Okay, if you didn't, you can keep watching this, and you can have a go at this. This is one of the skills you need to know, simplifying, because when you later on do complex questions, you will have to simplify them, and they might sort of have an extra marks for simplification. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Okay, quickly do one more thing, then we'll end the video. So what do you mean by share? So if I say the word share, what does that mean? So we have an amount and must share it in a given ratio. Okay, each value in the ratio increases or decreases until the total equals the amount given. I'll show you example. It's a bit like equivalent fractions. Okay, so example here, we're going to do 2 examples. So first question is share 40 pounds in the ratio 2 to 3. Okay, so this is how you will do it. You will add 2 plus 3, which is 5. Okay, there you go, I've done that. So you'll add both parts. Okay, and you have to find one part. So this is the way you can do it. 40 divided by 5 if you want to, or you can do the method on there. 40, so 5 goes into 48 times. Okay, So that's your one part. So then you multiply 8 with 2, okay, which gives you 16, and 8 with 3, which gives you 24. So the ratio is 16 to 24, which should add to 40. So it should add to the original amount. So you find one part is 8, and you multiply that with 2 to give you 2 parts. 8 times 2 is 16. You multiply with 3 to give you 3 parts, which is 24, and 16 to 24 is the ratio. So this is how you will share 40 pounds. So one person will get 16 pounds, yeah, they're losing out. The other person will get 24, who's the winner here. So but all these have to add up to 40 pounds, so they have to add to the original amount. Okay, so hope it makes sense. I'll do one more question. So share 120 pounds in the ratio 1 to 2 3. You will add them up. Okay, total is 6. So divide 120 by 6. 6 goes into 120 20 times. Okay, because 6 to that's 12. Okay, so it's 20 times. Then so each part is 20. So 20. So then you go back to the original ratio. 20 times 1 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. 20 times 3 is 60. So that's your final answer, and it should add to 120, which it does in this scenario. Okay, hope it makes sense. So 20 to 40 to 60. So you are basically adding the ratios up. Okay, 40 divided by 5, that gives you one part. You multiply 5 by 2, which gives you so 40 divided by 5, you give you 5 is 8. Sorry, my apologies. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24, and that gives you 40. So same thing you do here, you add them up, you find one part, okay, which is 20. 20 times 1 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. 20 times 3 is 60, and they add up to 120. So they should add up to original amount, which was shared. Okay, so I'm going to give you these questions. Have I got these in your book paper? Share 60 pounds in the ratio 5 to 1. Share 45 pounds in the ratio of 1 to 2. Share 32 sweets in the ratio 1 to 5 to 2. Share 1 litre of juice in the ratio 7 to 3. And last question, Andy is 6 and Bobby is 4. They must share 25 pounds in the ratio of their ages. How much does each get? So have a go at this question. I'll leave it. I'll pause it for 1 second, and then I'll put the answers up for you to have a look. Okay, so I'm assuming at this time you are basically pausing your video, and once you've paused it, you are attempting these questions in your book, and once you've attempted them, I will put the answers up, and you can check to see if you got them right or if you got them wrong, and why did you get them wrong. Okay, so I will do that for a couple of seconds. Okay, and then we can move on. Yeah, so remember, you adding both parts, you find one part in this. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a look. So hope you've done them. Okay, first one is 50 to 10, because you add them. 5 plus 1 is 6. 60 divided by 6 is 10. Okay, so each part is equal to 10. So 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 1 is 10. Yeah, so each part was equal to 10, and 5 parts will be obviously equal to 50. 10 times 5, and 1 part is equal to 10. Okay, so you will do it in that sense. Next one, 15 to 30. Okay, and 4 to 20 to 80, and 700 to the last one is 15 to 10. Okay, so hope you have found them useful. Okay, what I want you to do before we move on to the next bit, these are the questions I want you to attempt in your book, please. Okay, so issue sharing. So there are some questions which are slightly easier, slightly difficult, some more difficult. Okay, so have a go at all these questions in your book, and remember, you add both the parts and you will find one part. Okay, and you will multiply. So let's do the first one. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 is 4, so that's one part. So then you find 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, and 4 times 1 is 4, so 8 to 4, which gives you 12. Okay, so have a go at all these questions, okay, in your book, and hopefully you will get them right. I'll put the answers up for you to have a look. So these are the answers, okay. Hopefully you can see all of them. If you can't, okay, I do apologize, some of them are on the other side, but hopefully you can make it out and you'll be able to see if you got them right or if you got them wrong, okay. And any questions, obviously you can message your teacher and they'll be able to help you more with the ratio sharing, okay. So I'm going to end it here because it's 15 minutes now, okay. So you would have done all these questions, and next video I will look at proportion with you. And meanwhile, stay safe and complete all the work, because all this work you're doing is going to help you to get the best possible grade, okay. And your teachers all want you to achieve the best possible outcomes, okay. So stay safe until next time. Goodbye.